So antioxidants, a little bit of a mini chemistry lesson there. And the names of them are even more complicated. My favorite antioxidant name is oligomeric proanthocyanidin. It's my favorite 12-syllable word. OPCs is what we call them for short. This is why red wine is good for you. It's the purple pigment in your grapes. If you look at lycopene, you may have heard of lycopene for your prostate. If you've got men in the family, lycopene is the red pigment that you're going to find in watermelons or cherries or tomatoes. You may have heard of lutein or rutin or hesperidin and the citrus bioflavonoids that are important for heart disease. These are yellow and orange pigments. Turmeric. You may have heard turmeric shows up in a bunch of our formulas. Turmeric is a rock star in the research literature these days for all kinds of processes, from arthritic processes to heart disease. Arthritis also has a lot of oxidative damage in it. It's the yellow pigment in turmeric. So all you really need to remember is the colors. The colors are key. Green is the archetypal biggest group. I want to see 3 handfuls every day. Red, yellow, orange, and the blue purples. Blue purples are especially important. In a tiny dose, they can accomplish a lot. Forget goji berries, forget acai berries. People spend $40 a liter on this stuff. We're bringing up antioxidants from South American berries. In South America, they're buying our Muskoka blueberries and blackberries. Eat local. Focus on blueberries, blackberries. People ask, what other purple things are there now? I can buy purple kale, purple tomatoes, purple cabbage, purple carrots. Eat your purple. It's a really easy concept to teach your children. It's a really easy thing when you're at the supermarket to look at your shopping cart and say, how colorful is it? If you're making a stir fry, if you're making a salad, how colorful is it? Can you add another color? Easy, easy way to cover your nutritional bases.